20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on, come on. Hey.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Off the bootleg, here's Daniels. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here we go. Go.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, Lamb.
Under.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he nearly got the 1st down there. We'll give him 9 yards, but setting up a very manageable 3rd and 1.
Hey, kill! 47. 26.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Here we go, 46.
Now Dowdle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
Kill.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. A tough spot here. Third and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
On the stop. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go. I take. Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Prescott. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Daniels now going to look to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
He's got a man. It's McClure. Loose inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 83 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Cavante Turpin on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take. 26.
This drive will start on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Kill.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go, 47.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Now he'll air one out. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here we go. Go to 54. Why ain't? Hey, 47. 26.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He's going to look downfield once again.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On fourth down, they snap it to Dak. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. They'll throw again. Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Okay, ready? Bronco switch. Ready?
Here's Robinson. Brian Robinson past the 40. Brian Robinson inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 93 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Seibert out now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Commanders move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's Turpin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Right there! Hey, kill! Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go! Right there!
That is Ferguson in motion.
Here we go, kill!
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go! Right there!
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is brought in. And he will score. Levante Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
First down, Prescott. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Cooks going in motion. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. Now Prescott.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
And he will score. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Gonna return this from the 10. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit.
Slot receiver headed right. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. They didn't fool anyone. Tried the speed, but did not get back to the line of scrimmage.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, kill. There we go, going to 53.
Cooks going in motion. It's 1st down, and they'll run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game late, and this is 3rd down.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. What do you think?
Dak to throw. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. First time they've looked his way all game long, and he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And if he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive, he's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Yeah! Here we go! Right, check! Hey, kill! What do you think?
Following the penalty, they'll run it. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be 2nd and long.
Here we go, 47. What do you think?
They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. The Commanders will signal for the 1st of their timeouts. A massive play here. Late tie game, 3rd down.
What do you think?
He'll get this out wide. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Receiver in motion, headed left. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. What's the play call here? 4th down and 7.
Yeah, very good. Wait.
That's going to be caught. And he's into the end zone. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Dallas.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted.